sleep time. There are things you should avoid before sleeping. One is eating heavy. Another one you should avoid is perhaps exercise. Now, let me put a clause on this. For some people, exercise could work. For others, it could be distracting from sleep. So, and then avoid overexciting movies when you want to sleep. If you dream that someone is pursuing someone, a thriller, and they're about to catch the person, you might sleep and wake up panting, thinking you're the one being caught in the dream and all of that. Before you sleep, maybe play a worship song, have your bath, meditate on the word of God, some things that just give you that relaxing effect. And it's very important. What again should you do to make sure you sleep right? Typically, a nice sleep place, your room should be dark, it should be neat, not cluttered. Sometimes you see people heap clothes on their bed, keep their bags, keep some shoes there and there, and then they are complaining they can't sleep. Of course, your body is running away from all the clutter on your bed. So declutter the environment. And then some people enjoy relaxing with what we call white noise, maybe the noise of a fan, the noise of a humidifier, whatever it is that helps you, then get it in place so that you can feel set for the sleep mode. Okay, before I go on to talk about avoiding sleep disruptions, still on the environment, still on the bed itself, make sure the bed is right. I understand the struggles of getting the right mattress. Sometimes it's dipping inside, sometimes it's too hard, sometimes it's too soft, but you need to find what works for you, even if it takes a while to find the right a number of pillows. Yes, let me talk about pillows. If you don't sleep well with pillows, it could be a problem. Sometimes you could have neck pains from it, and if you're having a heart condition like heart failure, if you need to use a certain number of pillows, then make sure you use it, because sometimes people lie so flat and they start gasping and feeling out of breath. So find out what works for you as per your bed and stick to it. Let me go on to avoiding sleep disruptions. A disruption is something that just breaks the transmission. When you're sleeping, you're already in the sanctum sanctorum, you're moving, you're progressing. Avoid disruptions. Some people struggle to return to sleep once they've been woken up, so it's best avoided. How do you avoid it? Assuming you're in a place you're living with people, it could be family, they need to know, oh, please don't wake me up this way and all of that. If you have to put your phone on silent, please do. If you have multiple alarms, decide which one works when, and when you need to get a good sleep, you need to turn off this and turn off that. Of course, for some of us who have had to do a lot of reading, because we're in medicine where you read and read and read, you sometimes need to have alarms, and over time you get poor sleep with that. So just regulate all of those disruptions. So the other thing you should avoid when you're about to sleep, you see alcohol, you see caffeine. Caffeine is, some of these teas, they're supposed to keep people alert. They contain stimulants, they have a stimulating effect. All right, finally important, if you are having difficulty sleeping, you have tried to sort it out, you've done some of these things that I've said and they persist, it's a sign you need to visit the doctor to get it checked out. There are so many medical conditions I was talking, like depression, mental health issues generally, that could make you not sleep well. There are lots of them. They're medical conditions, some of them too. Some people are in so much pain they're not able to sleep. So it's time to visit the doctor, and of course pray about it. And I know that you have a testimony. I hope this has been very helpful to you, and see you sleeping well. Don't oversleep. If you're a student, do not use this video as an excuse not to study when you should. If you're a worker, don't go late to work and say I was insisting on my 7 hours of sleep. Okay, God bless you. See you in the next episode. IJEBLISS loves you. Thank you.